Hello and welcome, Cosmic Quantum Travelers. I hope you're doing good. It's been a bit rough. I mean, generally. This journey has not been easy. But let's see this as a conclusion, as a summary, like a bookend to the story, okay? What I'm going to talk about today. And actually, a few moments ago, all my notes had just gone. I could see them and not see them, if that makes sense. Anyway, I had to reboot my phone and then they were back again. So become the master of the dream, because it's all a dream. And this is not really real. This is what we need to remember, because that's what we came here to remind everyone else of. And most of all ourselves. Because as I often share what I share, I do look back on and integrate myself further, because we're always talking to ourselves here. Because there's only one of us here. And because it's the one mind, the one consciousness, that's the total number of minds in the universe, in the cosmos. And this is why it is all about self-empowerment, all about reclaiming our source self, our higher identities, and the highest is source. And when you're at one with source, everything is possible in the present now moment, because there is only now, always. Even science agrees that time is not real. I'm going to leave again a couple of videos below. One I can remember right now. The second one I might remember later. At least one of them will be about, it was about a mirror time travel technology, and it has really nice quotes in it. It's not too long. It's good. I do appreciate the channel. It's good. The guy has a good kind of neutral viewpoint on things and kind of collects all the information on the subject that he's sort of digging into a bit further, and then shares with everyone anyway, with a lot of humor. And that's actually the important point. So it's about us getting the cosmic joke, because that's literally what sets everyone free. The humor, like you need to have truckloads of humor on this journey, especially at the moment. I mean, around the 6/6, there was a lot of interference, as I've shared before, and which was a huge divine union day gateway, and usually is every year. Anyway, so I could feel the interference heightening around that, especially on the day. And we've been really clearing that ever since. I mean, everything, all the dark magic, all the spells, sorcery, curses, all of the ancestral lines, bloodlines, all of the tribes, all of creation. So I've been talking before about the Code of the Blue Nile. If you want to look up more information on this, you can find this on ascensionglossary.com. Again, this is just a source I have used over the years, and I always take what resonates and leave the rest. And a lot of the stuff there is quite old in a sense, but some still applies, and it's a good resource to dig a little bit deeper on certain subjects. But it also can take you maybe sometimes too deep, as in you don't want to get, again, stuck in dogmatism, compartmentalization, in demonization. That's a big thing. So my last video was cut short because I had connection problems, and in general AI wasn't too kind. But anyway, so I finished that in regards to, you know, when we talk about false light and false light teachings and all of the channelings out there and all of the different, you know, spiritual beliefs, all of this is right now, it's like how I like and trained myself to see any kind of information when I still, you know, watch anything or read, you know, a post or whatever, to really try and separate the message from the messenger. and even sentence by sentence. And I've always done this naturally. So always sifting through the consciousness of kind of what I relate or resonate with and what not. And that has changed always over the years, and still even from day to day, because there are so many layers to the real ultimate truth, where like a 3D, you know, good, bad, right, wrong is applicable, as well as many other perspectives, multidimensional perspectives of why ultimately the highest truth, or the ultimate truth, is oneness, and that everything is always co-created as the one by the one, which is you, which is us. And there's only one of us here. So there are no more victimizers. That's how you fully transcend free 4D. And the 4D, which a lot of talk is about right now, or at least some I've seen, it's very much connected to our heart complex. I'm being shown, and I've been working with the Giza pyramids as well, and complex, and I mean Egypt in general, but especially today, and the Emerald Heart Network. And there are huge activations taking place on the grids. So we've done a lot of purging since the 6/6, a lot of clearing of the dark black magic, because there was a lot of interference, the last big pushback coming. That happened, especially on the 6/6, and just in the run up to that, today and two before. As I was shown on a more deeper level today. So we keep coming back to the 0-point field and true divine love, which is oneness, which is you seeing through the eyes and heart of God, at one with the Godhead, which is you embodying the tri-wave, the 0-point field, which is you holding all viewpoints ultimately, and you sometimes can even feel fear and love at the same time, in a sense, or, you know, quite close to one another, and they're opposing energies. And I mean, love has won, will always win, and it's really what is holding, I mean, love. Everything is being held by this. Everything is created from love, even though it doesn't seem to us in this 3D reality when we're seeing everything from a dualistic point of view, which is not multidimensional. That's not how God sees it. So as God creates, as we create, everything is created in opposites. Once you create one thing, you create the opposite. But again, we're getting away from and have overwritten now all the reversals, which was a lot of the bipolar energies about. And again, they're still clearing in the field, okay? But we're literally here now. We are. I really just wanted to finish the last video because I didn't get everything in. 2, 3, 3, 3. And today also, before I forget, the 13th is a big 1313 overwriting number. There's a lot to this date today. It's 1313 because the 6 and the 7, which the 2023, it makes a 7. It's a 7 year. It's very much, it's together, it's 13. So that's why it's a 1313 day, which is very much connected to the goddess, to Divine Mother, but also to the true magnetic kind of spin rate and energetics of our macabric field, and also the Ankh body. So it's returning this, as well as I really feel fully aligned, balanced now, and the gender divide, gender war, these reversals, imbalances, this bipolar energy, the bi-wave in the field fully cleared. As in, it's still vaporizing, but it's cleared as in from in the core of the monad, and it's now, I mean, literally, it's happening now. I mean, it's already done. Keep merging with that quantum style. The pole shift, and really the collective divine union event, which is the supernova of the heart event, and the finale is here. Welcome to the finale. This is it, literally. Totally. There's no more doubt. Any kind of remaining, there's no more doubt. Not in my field, so we're there. Because I know when I'm there, we're there. Okay, so one. Anyway, and more can feel this. And it's now all about becoming the master of the dream. So we remember we are all actors on the stage. It's a happening. Nobody's in control here. All we can do is master. Because if we could, like, you know, be fully like in control of our creations, there would be no fun. And there needs to be, you know, some variables. So you can give it your best shot, but you need to let go. So the letting go, non-attachment is the big thing, which we've been anchoring by. It's literally being beaten out of us. You know, anything we are ever attached to, I mean, at least in my life, has been beaten out of me. It's been like, you know, it's like constantly letting go, letting go, letting go, surrender, surrender, relax, relax. It's like, oh my God. As well as obviously we make the magic happen, you know, but you get me. There's been a lot more self-care, relaxing, letting go, especially the feminine, really dropping into a super magnetism. I've done a lot of purging, especially on the 12th. Like, wow, because as all of these negative entities, energies, attachments, cords, hooks, all this karmic ancestral stuff fully clears, all these negative entities, demonics, fallen angelics, all of this back to source, those who are not coming with us. And it's been fully completed by the divine union, fully completing between the masculine and feminine in the flesh, so to say. I believe. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And it's, yeah, I mean, what did I want to say? Anyway, now my memory is saying, so the 1313 today, what it also is then a 4-4, with, you know, 3 and 1, 4-4, and then that's a 8. It's like perfect balance. And it's also infinity, eternity, abundance. So our abundance is here now. This is it. Fully call this in, all of your power. I know we've been going through the shits and feeling disempowered, loads of upgrades. We've been just clearing loads of fear, all of these remaining fear imprints, all of these remaining fallen timelines, ancestral imprints. It's like this whole just fully washing the template of any remaining, you know, ultimately inverted lower consciousness, and that then translates in your divine blueprint and morphogenetic field. I mean, it's connected to many things, and I've spoken about all of this, you know, plenty. Everything is really ultimately interconnected, and it's so much down to your boundaries. And right now, what I could perceive today on the 13th, after like clearing all of these negative attacks and like this last kind of black magic bullshit that happened around the 6-6, and we've been clearing all of this. And again, it's beyond just that day or the last few days. It's all the fuckery. And I was shown today at a deeper level, and I was really like, fuckers. And then I could also perceive today where drama is trying to get to me in an inverted way, because it knows if it tries to get to my doorstep, it will get no way. But if it's trying to get to me from a different way, I might be affected. But there's just 0 point neutrality now. So no bullshit. Our field screams that, embodies, emanates that. Okay? It's no, once we have fully healed our field, again, none of these storylines, they just all disappear. It's think about the tree that falls in the woods where there's nobody there to perceive it. It's not there. Okay? Okay? The quantum observer effect. As in, you need to perceive something for it to be actually physicalized, real. When you withdraw your attention, it ceases to exist. So that's why, you know, whatever you feed your attention, energy, time, you know, whenever something triggers you, you judge, all of this, you feed it, you keep co-creating it. That's why the 0 point field is so important. But to get there, you need to feel it all. You know, you just get better and better in just holding the neutral 0 point field. And it's very much connected again to what I spoke about in my last video about PTSD, what we've been through many lifetimes and what we've been clearing. So all of these fear imprints, memories are fully clearing. So we can now, they're fully washed off, and now we fully remember our true cosmic history, free of all the invasions, all the suffering, all of the divide, as if it never happened, because it's been a dream anyway. Okay, it's a holographic projection. Full reset of the one consciousness in the blink of an eye. Okay, and it's here right now. It really is. So there is no more time, literally, for procrastination, for not taking the leap and fucking just facing the fear and doing it right fudging now. Especially for some divine masculines, it's like, okay, this is clear, you just need to leap now and do this, okay? You're the magician. This is all imagined. You need to be okay with the worst case scenario and then just, you know, it's the only things we ever regret in life is the things we didn't do. And oh my God, I mean, there's been so much waiting, so much space holding. This is it. One way or another, I've been assured we are ascending here, and this is it. So today, gate and grid work, after all this fucking purging, we're here now. It looks amazing. Diamond grids, rainbow plasma light, the auroras. Fully clearing all this artificial bullshit, artificial overlays, the last veil. It's all about to be revealed. But again, it's a happening as well as we came to make the magic happen. You need to be the magician. Remember, the light body is all coming fully online. Our multidimensional DNA, it's here. It's here now. That's all there is to that. Just sharing some last navigational tips and instruction sets whilst we are waiting and not waiting and just keep making it happen. It's all of this is all everything at once. So that's the multidimensional integration. I've been feeling very bipolar. Wow. Oh my God, it's such a head fuck. Because it's like, I just need to go with it. You know, when I say even like, don't feed it, in my practice, because I transmute so much, and it's like nothing goes on in my life. And I will go through these inner initiations and extremes of what's going on in the consciousness, because I'm plugged into the one consciousness and I'm constantly clearing the heart mind of, you know, the one heart, mind, body, and soul on a very conscious level. In very many different ways and shapes and forms. Anyway, so it's a 24-hour job, and it's like, it takes a lot out of one, but it's like, I don't know where I was getting with this. Because you need to see it in a way of like, okay, this is what's happening here. You know, you need to address whatever's happening in your reality, as well as, okay, here's interference going on, or here's, you know, this and this that need to clear out, as well as constantly understanding that you're co-creating all of this as one. You know, it's this whole integration of the oneness within the, you know, sovereignty. But again, we're all interdependent, we're all quantum entangled, and we're all influencing one another. And this is really the time to really rise as one. And the divine unions of the original twin flames is what makes it happen. And that's ultimately us believing in our hearts calling, and who we know is our true divine counterpart. And again, it's like, even people who don't resonate with the soul twin flame thing, it's even just words we're using. It's like, we need to also go beyond all of this compartmentalization. It's ultimately, again, happening within you, this moment of total self-love, but we're here now. That's all I see collectively. That's why I know, like, I've never felt the divine unions from happening. And, you know, like this, like, I'm literally surprised I'm still making this video, 11:44. Seriously. So let's do this. Reality is mental, all imagined. And we're really at a point where we stop talking now. Like, I'm going to take some, I think, days off one way or another. I mean, we'll see how it goes, but whatever. Like, seriously, I mean, what else would need to happen? And again, it's a happening. You know, it's not like blaming on anyone or anything. And I can totally see anything also that's going on with the twin flame collective, or divine counterpart relationships, everything is mirrored. I mean, in general, in our reality. So everything we hate or love about another, we love or hate within ourselves on a deep level, because we are one with everything. So everything is you. That's where we need to get to if we want to be in divine union with self, the true self, which is at one with source and all of creation. And that's where everything is possible right now, because there's only now. That's the only time you transform and quantum leap and shift. But you need to make it now. You can't keep doing it tomorrow or the next hour or two or whatever. So anyway, so we have been busy reclaiming all of our multidimensional selves, DNA, body parts, fragments, quantum keys and codes, and with it our powers, gifts, abilities, wisdom. The true remembering is fully coming online. Believe me, I've been so frustrated not remembering fully, because I know as this comes online, new earth comes online, but it's here now. That's all I can see, say. I've been assured, and so it is, because so it is done, so it was written. It's our dharma, destiny, fully fulfilling itself as we rise fully as the heroes that we are, okay? Fulfill your cosmic destiny as the change maker that you are. You are holding the divine blueprints of these realities. Remember your power and fully claim it right now. Nobody's doing this for you. Don't wait for anyone to deliver it to you on a silver plate. You are, like, there's only one of us here, so ask everything from yourself. As Rumi says. So get it done, especially the divine masculines right now, because the feminines are tired. Seriously. So our true remembering is what truly is, you know, activating new earth realities. And this is also what the twin flames, divine counterparts, ignite in one another. You know, so whenever we come together with soul family, we ignite, we activate one another. When we listen to someone, you know, that really resonates. Because it's like putting a mandala and Mandela effect together. You get me? It's like a sacred geometry, as all the puzzle pieces find themselves again together in that perfect kind of reconfiguration. So it's a cosmic reunion event. So don't wait for some outside disclosure. It's happening from inside of you. If anyone turns up, it's going to be in your room or on your property or wherever. Don't expect it on a screen. We are here to be the disclosure. Bring this in your own field as you activate your multidimensional selves. Go into the sun, connect to nature, earthing, salt baths, whatever, you know. Just connect with your eternal self and allow your multidimensional DNA and cosmic remembering to ignite now. The Amenti, the halls of Amenti, the cosmic halls of records fully being accessed and ignited now. As you're fully reconnecting to eternal source flows, the sacred butterfly pattern of the Yan Yun flow, crystal lotus flower patterning, our crystal lotus heart and the crystal seed, God seed atom in our high hearts fully igniting. This is the supernova of the heart event. Full self-love. Just fill all of your every cell, every atom, every atomic and subatomic particle and wave, and all the spaces in between with pure, true divine love. The Amorea flame igniting from within your sacred crystal heart, from within your crystal seed atom, fully igniting, and radiate this out throughout your whole field, which is where the whole cosmos is ultimately being projected out from within. There's only one of us here. So everything you do for yourself, you do for all, especially those that are carrying the original source codes, divine blueprints for creation. Know who you are, the original gray lines, magic gray queens and kings, cosmic dragons, okay? Reclaim it now, the guardians of all new free worlds. Here now, we are it. We are it, all of it, everything. Okay. All remaining illusions of separation fully dissolve. The false ego self, the Maya of the mind, and with the false fear matrix. It's so done. Here we are, light it all the way up. Do not yet. Okay? Claim your power. You need to kick all of these invaders out now. And that's what's happening. As the masculine reclaims his role as protector of the divine feminine, the divine wisdom, the divine blueprints of creation, he seals the container, and this is what expels and dissolves any remaining invaders, negative entities, attachments, parasitic manifestations of life forms and otherwise, aka artificial anti-life. So, and all the artificial materials, structures, architecture, matter, overlays, fully done. I'm blitzing this next 2 days, full power. Let's freaking do this, people, okay? Get onto the grids, light it all the way up, use my activations if you want some support, okay? Free on my SoundCloud. Let's do this. The Dragon, Awaken Your Inner Dragon call is still online, is still available. It's very powerful if you want to awaken your inner dragon, your inner power, your inner remembering, your cosmic blueprints. And again, this is just kind of the activations we did then. For anyone who's been part of that, is fully activating right now, okay? The cosmic dragons are online, divine blueprints, the cosmic quantum tree of life, it's all coming online. The diamond white Ankh body, everything, it's like, it's beautiful. Okay, I had here like really hot sun today, crystal clear skies, just how I like it. So our ancient future self unlocks and ignites fully now. So all the ancestral curses, hexes, spells, black magic have been fully cleared and broken. And with the black magic grid and false matrix fully dissolves. And it's fucking done. Uska Aishanata. And all the assholes disappear. Done. We imagined them anyway, ultimately, as one. Okay? You need to imagine this as like parts of your body. It's like kind of, you know, when you go through a clearing or flu or whatever, it's like literally frequency light upgrades. It's like your dead cells are being expelled from the body, the one cosmic body. Okay, that what is not in frequency resonance. It's a frequency, energy thing, consciousness thing, all the same. So, and again, there's nothing lost here. We're all one. And it's like, you know, some people right now are losing their shit because they're digressing with, and they can subconsciously feel what's happening. Their time is over. And also it's these entities clearing. So all you need to do is again, just hold it in divine neutrality, see it through the eyes of God, through the heart of God, divine neutrality, see everyone, you know, for what they are, but as well, you know, but what is everyone? I mean, ultimately we're all divine. Everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. Everything is consciousness, treated as such, with respect, as well as you need to, you know, cut through the bullshit, and every now moment will look a bit different, okay? So you need to have your own moral compass as you are fully tuned into source, your source self, your higher, you know, highest embodiment and highest consciousness. That's how you know, and in the end it's happening. You know, again, I can really feel so much, especially with the Twin Flame Collective, how this is like, so like, it's such a happening. Everybody's influencing one another, and this will complete when it completes in divine now moment, as well as this is it. Okay, it's like now or never, literally. Both ends. So the void space, I also call it, it's us becoming empty. Okay, so that's what a lot of us have been going through. A lot of the divine feminines who just needing to relax, let go, surrender, being in their divine feminine super magnetism. So the divine masculines can fully rise up in their, you know, that are here to be more the leading aspect and the action-oriented force to step fully forth in their divine truth, to return divine justice and order to all of this. It's a co-creation, you know. We're all doing this as one, but I can see how we're all just, you know, interconnected, quantum entangled, and it's happening, and it's like nobody can move until the perfect now moment. But then it's also like you need to push all the way through right now, because as I've been feeling again, this is like the field is going crazy right now with those who know their time is up. You just need to just final initiation tests of like just push all the way through now, face the fear, do it anyway, quantum leap and jump really high. And just know what is truth and what is not. Okay, your heart knows. Follow that direction. Okay, it's calling. It's source streaming through you. You know now. I mean, by now we all have to know, or don't, and we won't get it ever. So it's us becoming empty, and that allows source to dream through us. Okay, So letting go, any planning, any like, whenever I try to plan, it's just reality is not letting me. So it's like, okay, surrender a little bit more. Fine, great. And it's okay now. So the central nervous system has fully healed after really this has been intense this last week. But we're here now. Okay. We're home. Just keep going there. There's a parallel reality, quantum style available. It's only a frequency shift away, teeny tiny. It's, one person's like that one conversation, that one, I don't know, that one thing that shifts everything forever. That's where we're at. So be the change. That's how we make it happen. So allow all judgments, opinions, categorization, concepts of good and bad, right and wrong, etc., to neutralize in the 0-point field, as we have now collapsed all the reality space and distorted polarities, especially between masculine and feminine energies, the genders, the gender war, all these bywave and negative alien technologies for the new to now fully come online. And it's like activating on top of the old, for the old to be fully rendered inactive. So basically, remember, this is all a dream. All of this is imagined. Keep dropping back into formless awareness, the 0-point field, into your heart. We're accessing nirvanic, Buddhic, Christic consciousness, cosmic Christ consciousness, and one of God's source consciousness. Nothing less. Because that's what projects out heaven on earth, nothing less. So allow source to dream through you, fully let go, surrender, but be divine will embodied as you keep listening to your intuition from one now moment to the next, okay? Be the love, be the change. We're not in control here, sources, but we can master our realities and aim for the best. We aim for the best, but without attachment, which is what we've learned now. So we're here. And that's where the magic happens. That's like, I mean, it's been intense. So anyway, but we're here now, really. And now it's like, I can feel the nervous system, the calmness. It's like fully healing everything. Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual bodies. Every cell, every atom really feel into your light body, your plasma light body, your diamond sun body. Sorry. And every cell, every atom, every atomic particle and wave, and just feel yourself as pure energy and fully kind of become in one with everything. Keep activating it, okay? And go there. Because you're at one with everything now. And this is where everything is possible right now. So your true self is not in fear because it knows itself as one with all. So everything, it knows it's all co-creation, it's all happening for you. And it's eternal. So it's never been born, it can't die, so it's fearless. And again, any kind of talk about a battle over 40, it's the astral clearing, our hearts fully healing, and the divine masculine and feminine meet in the heart space. Because that's also what 40 is connected to, and to Giza, and the emerald heart grid, which we fully activated now, which is the new organic cosmic Wi-Fi, okay, along with the crystal heart grid, fully activating. But open up fully to love. That is what ignites everything. And again, when you're in fear. When you're like yesterday, I went through really intense emotions because again, when these negative entities clear, and because I do a lot of that clearing, and I just experienced a lot of intensity. It was just very intense because I literally clear that consciousness and it comes up in me, and I just need to observe it as well as feel it and kind of be there. Yeah, and it's kind of, I need to, yeah, it's like you understand you're playing all of the roles, and I have to integrate and merge them all as one, whilst you return all of these unwanted parts back to source from the 0-point field, because ultimately it's all love. Because you just know the suffering has to stop now. We can't enable this anymore. And it's the end. This is it, So all the old programming, all the mind control programming, fully cleared now, okay? along with all the hybridization program traumas and our traumas and wounds, ancestral, karmic, all of that stuff. Fully cleared. And you just need to see it, acknowledge it, see it for what it is. That's how you heal it. But then you let it fully go now. Okay? You struggle with it if you have to. It's okay. Just be neutral with the struggle. You know, like, don't resist the resistance. Don't judge the judgment. Okay? Just be with it and be aware of it. That's how you become the observer as well as the actor, you know, the player. But you know yourself as that. And as well as knowing that, you know, you're feeling it. But that's how you also purge it from your cellular memory and all of your layers and levels. And that's how you heal your field, okay? And again, boundaries, discernment is a huge part of that. Again, I see as the masculine and feminine fully come back together, the original divine twin flames, divine counterparts, tribes, founder races, gray lines. In the physical, they fully resets the realities in that blink of an eye. However that may play out now. So letting go of all that was our false self, all that no longer aligns with our true self, the one true, eternal, authentic self. There's only one of us here, and then many variations of that to welcome the new. So you need to make space in all physical, mental, emotional, spiritual ways for that to happen, which we have done. Okay? So now we are fully reclaimed all of our power. We are our own greatest authority and reclaim all of our life force and energy. After all the clearance and reboots, feeling refreshed, rejuvenation, we're youthing, okay? We're regaining joy for life, the lust for life, okay? And where it's like life is becoming fun again. And that's also, as all the heavy density lifts, we can feel the fun and the joy again, okay? For those of us like me, it's a bit more difficult. I noticed in my photos today as well, actually. It's like a little bit, I need to smile more, that's for sure. It's been heavy, we need to embrace that. And there is a lot we're going to be very blissful. We're going to be very joyful. The hard work is paying off right now. Notice, claim your divine inheritance. That is you projected out as you reclaim your Lyran royal self. Okay, and the diamond avatar fully ignites new earth right now. Okay, in no time whatsoever. Remember. So there is no time. Remember your master manifestor self, your co-creator self. That doesn't create for other people. That's why we don't wait for other people to tell us what's happening, when it's happening. It's like you keep going within in every now moment to see what is quantum style available in every now moment. Because it keeps changing, because it's not linear. Unless you want to be stuck in a 3D matrix. And unless you want other people to for you to co-create for other people. Because you keep looking for someone else to tell you what's what. Right, wrong, good, bad, what to do, what not to do, when to do it, and what to create, and when. All the timelines, realities. No. At least not where I'm at. So, reclaim your sovereign, God source, free self, as you are your own greatest authority, and you don't wait for someone else to tell you what to create, or what's happening or not happening. Reclaim your unlimited abundance. That's how you do it, because that's self-love. You know your own truth. Okay, you listen to others, but that doesn't mean that they're going to make you feel unsure about what you know is true. So remember, all is simply imagined, no matter how complicated you want to make this, and reality is mental. It's not physical, and it's not physically, locally real. It's a projection. Fully dissolving all the false overlays now. 7779 code came through as all ancestral lines, bloodlines, hybridization, traumas and dramas, timelines, realities, foreign consciousness has been fully cleared. Done. Uska Aishananta. So stop demonizing, stop compartmentalizing. Okay, let it go. Let it the fuck go. All you believe you think you know. Unlearn, let go, let soul show you the way, the truth, the real truth, the ultimate truth. Okay, it's ultimately oneness, and that's what saves and heals everyone, sets everyone free, heals everyone, saves everyone, which is one of us. We have done it all as one, no matter what you think you've done, not done. Any moment now, that's the only time you can transform and totally shift everything forever. Okay, it's never too late to become what you might have been. You just need to let go of the false ego and your identification with it and the stories and the drama and all of this bullshit. So as you feel it, as well as observe it, and then choose to transcend it. So we have cleared all the fear imprints, and now we're free to fully fly and have fun here. Become the divine child again, the golden Christ child. It's the Christa Saphira, the new cosmic Christ, the new Christos Sophia, the new Albion body, the Cathan Albion body, fully ignited within the grids through us, fully igniting us now within our own field. Okay, as one cosmic monad. Done. Teamwork. Here we go. Much of this is happening at multidimensional layers and levels. And now we make it physical. Done. Usanata, completing all of this, everything. Quantum completing our divine missions. So the divine feminine has been clearing a lot of fear, especially around what I've mentioned, kind of the mental, emotional, physical abuse from the masculine, these distorted masculine feminine imprints, the same as the distorted feminine has been cleared from the field, the kind of manipulation and, control and all of these things. So basically for us to now fully rise in our solar, divine masculine and feminine self, embodying the new cosmic Christ, as well as being androgynous. We're also remembering what it really means to be really truly masculine and feminine as these false imprints clear. And again, the masculine is there to be the protector and the support, holding the container with the divine feminine together, but where she's more the receiving force, bringing in the vision for new earth, visions for new earth, and the masculine more the active and acting force of also deciding on how this is happening. So them together are completing the picture, and again they're igniting each other's full cosmic memories, and that cosmically so, because again it's ignited in our DNA, and ultimately it's the frequency of true divine love when we have transcended all the fears, which happens in that moment where both are fully transparent and in truth, which is love with one another, which is their own true self. Because again, they're just their, most direct mirrors. So everything we can see within another is ultimately held within the self. So we can see ourselves within the other without feeling separate anymore. And that's what we then do on behalf of all, which is how this all heals on behalf of all. As the cosmic monad does this, their divine blueprints heal, which heals the divine blueprint of the whole cosmos, because we hold this cosmically, okay? And for all tribes, all blueprints, all races, bloodlines, all of this. So we have cleared the fear between the masculine and feminine, basically, in all the division. And there, the wounds of the masculine kind of suppressing the feminine through physical or other kind of abuse. And again, that happens within male or female bodies. These are just energies. This is not down to just gender. And the feminine being manipulative, or these kind of, shadow feminine and distorted feminine archetypes, and clearing that within the field, within our own realities, to align ourselves with that true embodiment again. Because this is like, again, we need to remember this is not real, it's imagined. You're projecting all of this, so everything is like you're an actor in a game. That's why neutrality will bring you a long way, and you can't have these false loyalties and, for example, stick with friends or family or whatever just because you know them for a long time, or because you feel like you can't break off contact if they're not, good for you, for your mental, emotional, or even physical health, because you're not doing anyone a favor by enabling this any longer. So you need to clear your field on all layers and levels, okay? So divine masculine has to break now the last magic spell, so to say. That is his own imagination of, and again, it's happening within all of us on both ends at the same time. Any remaining fears of rejection, abandonment, any attachment to specific outcomes, you just need to fully let go and just be the fool, just jump all in and just be boundless and risk it all for divine love, Okay, there's just nothing else to do here. I think we're all bored now of the 3D Earth dramas, all the other galactic interdimensional dramas too. Okay, because it's all interconnected. It's just different layers of it. So done. We're merging, melting, synchronizing all the dimensions, realities, our multidimensional selves. I've been feeling my divine masculine so strongly. I mean, there's been a lot of back and forth as I've been going through my bipolar periods. So anyway, and again, this is collective. So, you know, I'm like, it's beyond just me feeling whatever I'm feeling. It's what's been clearing in the field. So anyway, and we just do a lot of that, clearing that on behalf of the collective. So where I was getting at, yeah, but feeling, first of all, the constantly thinking about one another or being very strongly telepathically connected, as well as literally feeling like the realities merging. I can literally tangibly feel at times how like he's already here or we're already there, so to say, which is like a parallel reality where you're all parallel reality, so to say, where you're already together, you know, with your soul family and everything and all of that. Now, how that comes about, who knows what the magic moment, you know, trigger is. But yeah, let's see. Embrace the uncertainty and childlike wonder. Be the magician. Call forth your magic magician, magic grail queen and king self forth, your cosmic dragon self. Make the magic happen. Call forth the abundance that you are. Now is the time, okay? Even if we say this, always now. Now is the only time we transform, quantum leap, jump, and complete all of this. All right? And it's already done. Remember, remember. We remember an ancient future now, where all of this is already done, has already been corrected, we are already fully healed, and we're here now. All right? So keep calling it forth, activate, tune into the grids, the crystalline core, crystallize in your body, your multidimensional DNA, fully like, you know, the sun, earthing, all of that stuff really helps. And just keep following love, keep following your heart. The frequency of true divine love is what ultimately ignites all of this, however that may come about. It will happen. I'm being assured, and it's done. So it's here now. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for anyone who sent me any donations. It's helping me out at the moment. If anyone wants to support the channel, me and my work and my current living situation as I move from Airbnb to the next, and not quite sure what's ahead, but again, I keep being shown I just need to surrender to it and take it from one now moment to the next. There is not much else to do for me right now. And all I can do is follow my intuition, as I'm keep telling you guys, can't I? So I'm living what I'm speaking about, and that's how we activate it in one another, okay? So be the change, keep making the magic happen. We now fully claim for your biggest, wildest dreams. If you can manifest something small, you can manifest something big. There's no difference, literally, just in your perception of that, okay? And we are due a lot of a rich harvest, a very rich harvest is right here, right now. And you are it, okay? So it's projected out from inside your fully opening sacred crystal hearts. Keep following love, keep being the change, and keep making the magic happen. Awaken your magician self and manifest heaven on earth right now. It's already here. We already have built it. It's already done, quantum style. Align with the frequency. It's already merging, okay? Where you're already together, you're already living your dream, doing what you love doing. Lifelong holiday. Paradise, our new Eden, already here now, projected out from the inside out. Remember, it's all a dream. It's a dream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Believing, trusting in yourself, which is the same as trusting in source and the divine plan. Be divine will embodied, okay? Details are below for free activations, donation details if you would like to support me. Thank you so much for those who have throughout and especially lately. Thank you so much. And let's have fun, okay? Let's be the golden Christ child embodied and have fun with our creations again. All right, as the heaviness fully lifts, the last veil fully dissolves, and the truth has been fully revealed. New earth, right here, right now. It is done. Usatadata. Tunashite. Let's make it so, for so it is. Thank you. Thank you.